Welcome back to Variety Homestead. This is Lucy, and she's here with me, Debbie, and we're going to talk to you about spices today. Now, believe it or not, this is $132.87 worth of spices. So what I have here is some crushed red pepper, some dill, 2 things of oregano, some rosemary, some garlic powder, some crushed jalapeno pepper, and some sage. Okay, you have to excuse my hair. It's a really warm, windy day here, but I wanted to talk to you about these spices because I saved, like I said, there's $132.87 worth of spices sitting there, and they only cost me $17.94 to grow. So I'm going to tell you what I did. A couple years ago, we planted an herb garden. It did all right the first year, but it did much better the second year. And we did it because I had been in the grocery stores and noticed how much spices cost. They're outrageous. Also, if you go into the stores, you just don't. Sometimes it's hard to find what you want. The sections are like just totally depleted. And so, anyway, I said I've had about enough of this. So I try to save as money wherever I can save it. And it's really curious because I watch another YouTuber. His name is Adventures with Dano. That's his channel's name. And he's awesome. If you don't follow him, you should. He does a great job telling you what the prices of food are in the stores, where to get good buys, how to save even more on coupons. And he also checks the shelves to see, like, if one store's out of sugar, he can tell you where to get it. And he does a lot of research on food recalls too. So if you haven't, you should try subscribing to him. Its channel's name's Adventures with Dano. Anyway, like the last 3 videos I've watched, in 2 of them, he's actually talked about the spices and about how they're either outrageous or you just can't find them. So I decided I was going to plant what we eat a lot of and see what I could, how successful I was growing it and actually dehydrating it. So I bought the seeds, and I paid on average $2.49 a packet for the different seeds. And then I planted them, watered them, and then when it was time to start harvesting them, I would harvest them and then wash them off, and then I let them air dry on a towel, like overnight. And then I'd put them in the dehydrator. And your dehydrator usually comes with a manual that tells you what temperature and how long you should dehydrate whatever it is you're dehydrating, whether it's meat, vegetables, herbs, even flowers, and fruit. So I just followed the instructions in the manual. Then I took them out, and I either just put them in a bowl and crushed them up with my hands, or some things like peppers or garlic I put in the blender. And then what I do is I just store them in a jar, canning jar, and I put desiccant packets in it, and then I vacuum seal the lid. And these things will keep for like 2 or 3 years. Just make sure you store them in a cool place and then out of the sun. So, like I said, when I looked at these herbs and how much they cost, everything, like, these herbs ran from 37 cents an ounce in the store to $13.99 an ounce in the store. So, by buying 8 packets of seeds at $2.49, it cost me $17.94. And I still have plenty of seeds left over because I didn't plant but maybe 2 or 3 seeds out of each package. And then I went to Food Lion, which is a grocery store here, and it's like, it's not as cheap as Walmart, but it's not as expensive as Kroger. So I went in and researched it and looked and took the lowest cost spice per ounce. So in other words, this garlic, it ran anywhere from 37 cents an ounce to 90 cents an ounce. And I have 7.5 ounces. So I averaged between 37 and 90 cents. I averaged out what the cost per pound would be, per ounce would be. And then I multiplied it times 7.5 ounces. And I did that for each one. And that's where I came up with my figures. So, you know, it's amazing how much money you can save. And you don't even have to have an herb garden. You can plant a lot of these things like in your house. You can't grow garlic in your house. Maybe you can grow garlic in your house. I'm not aware that you can. But you can certainly grow something like rosemary in your house. And this ran anywhere from $3.49 an ounce to $4.06 an ounce. And I have 1.5 ounces of this. And this is this is a lot of rosemary. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can just save a ton of money. And you know where it was, grown, you know what you put into the soil, there were no herbicides used on any of this. So if you took it up a notch and went to organic spices, it would cost even more. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that you can save a ton of money doing this yourself. So I saved us, rounding it off, $115 with just these 8 jars. So, if you are going to plan out your spring garden next year, take a section and put it aside for herbs, or plant a separate herb garden, or even just grow what you eat a lot of in your house. So anyway, I hope you like this video and share it and subscribe. Thanks.